Tim Albright with AVNation at CEDIA Expo 2021 with Eric Bodley from Future Ready Solutions. Welcome, sir. Thanks for having us in your booth.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. So one of the things about this, Future Ready, you guys have got a long product line, right? Folks can come to you for a number of different products. Talk for a second about, when you talk to dealers and you talk to integrators, why do they come? Why do they start the conversation with Eric? Why do they come to Future Ready?
So about 7 years ago when we started the company, I started under the guise of why when an integrator tries to connect the display, a source product A to a display product Z, they could have 3, 4, 5, 6 companies' products strung together, and then they have a problem. And who do you call?
Yeah.
And so why hasn't anybody tried to vet out what it would take to make sure all those products lived and worked together? And so we have a total of about 12 key brands, and all of those brands work and play together. As you'll see, walking around the booth, we have factory people here even at CEDIA with as many people who didn't come. We had 7 of our individual supporters. Only one didn't make it. Cords, James Chen lives in Hong Kong, and it was going to be a mess. He had the 21-day quarantine to get back in, so we forgave him for not showing. So what we've done is we've created a portfolio of products, especially in the HDMI realm, where we can transport via quality HDMI cables. We trust everybody, but we verify.
Absolutely.
So Cords is a DPL Labs. That's Jeff Boccaccio, the crazy guy who makes sure that HDMI really works. All of their cables are certified. So we don't want installers to install service calls. We want them to install a finished system and not have to come back.
Yeah. When you start looking at these products, is it something where you take you're in Florida, so is it something where you bring in a new product, you bring in a new product line, you got AV Pro Edge here, our friend Tom Devine, you get a product from Tom, and you bring it in-house and you start plugging it in? Is that the testing process?
Well, the good news with AV Pro Edge, they have extensive QA.
Yeah.
In fact, I have probably never experienced an electronics product line that has had fewer failure tech support after the sale, during the install problems. But initially, when they first started making products, yes. I mean, I don't want to sell service calls, so you can tell me that your stuff is the best stuff in the world, but you got to prove it to me.
Yeah.
And over the last 7 years, we have about 2,200 direct accounts.
Wow.
And part of our secret sauce is that distributors generally, and especially a national distributor like us, usually hires regional managers. And those regional managers try to call on accounts. I've been in the consumer electronics business for a long time, and I know a lot of rep firms. I know good ones and not so good ones. And when we started the company, I approached the people I thought were the best in their marketplace. And I actually have some territories, I won't name them, but I didn't hire anyone because, quite frankly, I didn't think there was a rep worthy of learning and embracing what we do. This is like carrying 12 product lines.
It is.
You could be but only 2 of them, well, only one of them has reps, which is AV Pro Edge, and we work together with their reps. Clearline sells direct, but they don't have representatives. So we have increased the volume for these companies greatly through having really good pre-sale support.
Yeah. 2 questions here. First is, if I'm a manufacturer, and are you looking for folks to partner with from a manufacturer?
Well, it's interesting. So we launched here at CEDIA a brand called Extreme Power Conversion. They are very large backup battery UPS. They do a lot of stuff for IT, server, big companies in the commercial space. They actually were here at CEDIA a couple of years ago and just said, how do you this market's like herding cats.
Yeah.
And
that's really accurate, by the way.
Just about. So they got my attention because I don't want to sell Me Too product, because if it's Me Too, it's probably already available to you. I don't need to just add stuff on. We don't sell TVs or in-wall speakers. I don't even sell bulk category cable. We sell lots of fiber, but if you can get that locally, I don't know that that's going to be a special service to you. But Extreme Power introduced the first lithium-ion battery backups that we've seen on the market. And the traditional backup UPS uses a lead acid battery, which has at best a 2, maybe 2.5 year life. They only take about 200 full power cycles. Lithium now, it's lithium ion phosphate, which is the safe lithium. You can puncture it, you can incinerate it, you can short it, it won't blow up or burn your house down. But they give a 6-year warranty on the electronics and the batteries. Typical lifespan is 8 to 10 years. So you don't have this time clock ticking where you do an installation, you better remember to come back and service that UPS in 2 years. And I guarantee you most CEDIA guys don't remember that. Not because they're ignoring the customer, but it's sort of one of those things you just wait until it fails. Yeah. So it's not a service call. And they also introduced a very small, the world's smallest backup UPS. It's also a lithium battery. I was talking to Charlie Bornasian at Epson, who said every projector that has a lamp in it should have one of these, because if you're watching the big game and it's fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go, and you have a little power burp, and your projector turns off, it's going to wait 15 minutes while that lamp goes through its cool down cycle. Yeah. So for a couple of, like $250 dealer cost, you can protect that particular issue. Oh. So we're intrigued with companies who are doing something that is future ready and future thinking. Yeah. So.
All right. So if I'm a dealer looking, how do I connect with you and learn?
So we, back years ago, a company that's not here, Snap AV, we're now called Snap One, people raved about their online ordering. And I think they did a good job. We have spent an inordinate amount of time on our website. Not only does every product, all the information, all the videos, spec sheets and everything are there. And to become a dealer, it's as simple as going to the upper right corner of any web page, clicking on registration, probably the shortest dealer app they've ever filled out. And then we're also active with 2 of the 3 major buying groups. We're a part of ASEAN Unlimited and ProSource, and we have special programs. So the more they buy, they could buy all these things individually, probably somewhere, yeah. But by accruing their purchases, they save money over each quarter, and it's instant. You don't have to wait for a check.
Awesome. Eric, what is the website?
www, of course, futurereadysolutions.com. Or you can search for any of our brands. We're on usually the first page of all the Google sites.
All right, very good. Eric Lively from Future Ready Solutions.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. Find this program and a host of other videos from CEDIA Expo 2021. All that and more at avnation.tv. It's avnation.tv.